Summer nights are the perfect time to catch lightning bugs, or maybe even days for other types of bugs, but first you can decorate a jar. Look how cute this is. You can use these wax sticks and just press them around the sides of the jar, and you can also use them to decorate the lid. So to get started, what you'll need are wax sticks in a variety of colors. They're actually strings, I should say. And you can also use a glass jar that's clean and empty, and then you are ready to go. You'll also need a pair of scissors. So what you'll do to get started is, you can put these on the jar in any pattern you want, but to make a caterpillar, you'll take one of the strings and cut it down to about 7 inches. So just cut one of these, and they're really easy to cut with scissors. And then to make a spiral, what you'll do is bend the end and just spiral it against itself. And they're sticky, so it sticks together and keeps its shape. Now you can put these on all kinds of glass surfaces. So if you didn't want to decorate a jar, you could put it on a mirror or a window or any place else that you think you want to stick some extra decoration. So here's one spiral, and I just kind of smush it together with my fingers a little bit so that it's nice and solid. Then what you can do is press it onto the side of the jar. You could always stick these onto paper, you could put them on your pencil box, or all kinds of things you can do. To make a caterpillar, you can add different circles to make the body, or you can mix colors together. This caterpillar is going to be blue. I'm just going to add 6 or 7 of these little spirals onto the jar. Now press them all firmly against the surface of the jar so that they're nice and secure. Then we can work on his face. And to get started with the face, I like to begin with the eyes. So I'll just trim off a tiny little snip off of the end of a black wax string, roll it around in my palm to make a little ball, and then press it on for an eye. You only need one eye since it's one side of the caterpillar's face showing. Then you can also make antennae. Stick those on like that. Add another antenna. Now you can add some grass. To add grass, it's fun to just cut all different lengths of green. And you want to work up from the edge of the jar about 1 inch so that you have some place to hold on to when you're adding the rest of your elements here. So make sure that you keep that bottom line free, because once the other side of your jar is decorated, you'll need a place to hold that isn't waxy. So you can add more grass. Then you can cut some short lengths of a different color. Like this one is only about a little more than 1 inch, see? You can roll it up into a spiral to make your flower and press those all together and put it at the top of your grass, like that, so it looks like a little flower stem over the top of your caterpillar. Now you can also create other types of designs if you wanted to. You can even just use a circle and press your ends together and press it on if you wanted to make a sun up in the sky. There's a bright pink sun. Then what you'll do is take your jar. Once it's all finished, see I have a blue caterpillar on this side, pink caterpillar on this side. You can take your green string and wrap it all around the base. And this provides a little grass line here at the bottom. Now the pattern for this is going to be on the website if you want to make your jar just like this one. Or you can let your imagination go and add your own designs. Make your own bugs on the jar too. And then you just mush the ends together for the grass. Now another thing you can do is decorate the lid. And don't forget about the lid. So here's a spiral that's just a gigantic one with all the long strings. Press it onto the top. And then you press it down really firmly. Now if you wanted to write your name, you can start cutting out some strings that make the shapes. Maybe you'll just do your initials. There's an L, and we'll make a H, like that. And you can put that on the side of the jar, so you'll always know which one is yours. And then we'll put this crossways. LH. There you go. So this is a great way that you can make your own bug jar. Just make your new friend, put him in the jar, and then be sure and let him go back to his family.